center field. Trout under it. He makes the grab. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch swinging. Line, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. First pitch swinging. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out. 1 down. 1 out man at first. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Fraley going back for it. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Foul ball there. Kirk, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Laser to the gap should score the run. That one carrying. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ryan Reynolds here. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it is gone. Ryan Reynolds leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took
full extension, makes the catch. What a play. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit, had the day off yesterday. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. late on that fastball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a bouncer towards third. They get the force. Back here in Pittsburgh, we move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Pittsburgh Pirates are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason.
That's true. Over the course of the season, you win the games you should win, and things tend to work out. In the air, left side. Marsh gets under it. 2 away now. At the plate, Chandler Simpson. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1.
You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup.
Line drive and a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Into the bushes and gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0 pitcher on here, Joe Boyle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Rolls across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lau at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
0-1. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one way inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins in position.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder Ryan Reynolds.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 away. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Walls leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. It's 6-1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving. As we go to the last of the third, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup. No, nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles underneath it. And there's one away.
That's a ball.
Popped up. Caminero should have this one. 2 up, 2 down. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
No play. That's an infield single. Popped up. York under it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
This to center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 down. Oh, the throw is wild. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Chandler Simpson. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Cut on and miss. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Nick York.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air, right field. Fraley under it. Takes it in for the out. And first offering is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball. Walls whips it to first on the run. Nicely done. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Strike 1.
He goes down looking. Now he's challenging to call strike. The Buccos leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit in the air, left field. Marsh under it. And there's one down. The 0-1. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Two down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. Up the middle, Lau. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Alejandro Kirk. Out to short. Jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there. He swings and fouls one off. This one smoked on its way out of here. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. One down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bryan Reynolds. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Caminero takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
March thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Time's out.
Time called. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
Caught him looking for the top 6 and stepping in for the new pitcher on now, Pedro Avila, getting ready to make his season debut. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And that is out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Mullins in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And the slider just misses. Out to short, Horowitz. In plenty of time to first. Back here in Pittsburgh, well, we go bottom 6. Spencer Horowitz digs in now. Ripped to first, caught. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Nick York.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missing inside. The Pirates up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And he walked him. Challenge from behind the dish here. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Ball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Fraley going back for it. Caught just shy of the wall. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That one lifted to left. Marsh moving under it. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The 0-1. Avila, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Slowly on the ground to short. Horowitz. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now it's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Englert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh, 0-1 now. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball could be 2. Palacios to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Brush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1. Brings it in for the third. Back here at PNC Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. In there at the knees. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. There's the strike. So they turn things over to the righty, Edward Bizardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Ball. Ball 2.
The Buccos up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Caminero in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back here in Pittsburgh, stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. And that one hammered. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Pulls that one foul. Man at second. And that one ripped to left. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's the ball.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 10-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
York in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the air, right field. Fraley moving under this one. And there's one away. Fouled off left side. Here's your one. On the ground to third. Caminero over to second. Throw to first.
He's in there. Safe.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings
No,
it to
he's safe.
second. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. So 2 on with 2 away. Alejandro Kirk, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Hey!
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Bring him up. And welcome back to the ballpark. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Santana. He's been so good against lefties.
Huh.
Swing and a ball popped up. 1 up, 1 down. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now Nick Fortes.
Strike. Woo!
Foul ball there. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot. And here is Chandler Simpson. Simpson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-2 now. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Just a slow ground ball this time. Lau sends it to first. Down to the last out for the Rays. Walls,
No,
the next
that's
to
a ball.
hit, takes ball 1.
Ball.
Hit in the air, center field. That gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up.
Chopper right side. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Rays down to their final strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Jose A. Ferrer comes on now. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Left field, and that is foul. Got him. That's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.